Good morning, everyone. Happy Canada Day. Hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for joining me here on this Canada Day, the birthday of Canada. How old is Canada? It's Canada is a young country, still forming. And it's 200 something. But I forget exactly how old Canada is. Not a super patriotic man. Come on, let's see. Give it to me. 157 years old. Then why was there a bicentennial? Wasn't there a bicentennial celebration for Canada Day? Canada bicentennial. Must be like the date of first discovery or something? No, I guess not. It must have been the centennial. 157. Happy birthday, Canada. I've queued up a little question here. What's your favorite thing about Canada? If you're inclined to discuss, leave a comment in the chat. You want to tell me what your favorite thing about Canada is? Mr. Life, happy Canuck Day. Yeah. Indeed. Happy Canuck Day to you too. I am wearing my Canuck hat for this special occasion. So, what shall we draw for Canada Day? I want to draw like a Canadian archetype. A Mountie, a hockey player, Celine Dion, a snowflake. Want to stay away from controversy if I can. Could draw a big glacier. A beaver. A beaver is our national animal. Mr. Life, our granddads started it, not counting the natives. Indeed, it was a collaboration, an allyship that made it happen. I read a book once called The History of Canada in 10 Maps. And it was really, really interesting about the early challenges of navigating and mapping this land, and the wars that the natives fought, and the allyship that the alliances rather that were made, and Confederation Bridge. We could draw a beaver, but like we should draw a beaver that's like, oh, you know what? There was that guy who tried to swim the length of the lake here in my town. It's a very long lake. It's not a wide lake, 3 to 5 kilometers wide. But it's a very long lake, and he succeeded in 84 miles. No, 135 kilometers. Is that it? 84 miles. Yeah, 135 kilometers, 84 miles long. And he swam the length of that lake. But early on, he hurt his shoulder. And so it took him a lot longer than expected. And partway through, he started hallucinating. And he said he saw a beaver with machine guns. So we should draw a beaver with machine guns in honor of the gentleman who swam the length of that Canadian lake. So let's just warm up a little bit on beavers. Insert your own joke there. My pencil is in the other room. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's draw some furry beavers. Not that kind. Don't make it weird. Oh, that's a cute beaver. Let's see. We want to twist this beaver's body, but first, let's just get a general feel. That's not a real one. That's like a AI beaver. We want the beaver to be standing. Yeah. Okay. Canadian Coast Guard would look nice. Let's see. I don't think I know what Canadian Coast Guard look like. Coast Guard. Let's just take a look. I want to stick to beaver, but I'm curious. Okay, yeah. These big boats chopping through ice and stuff. That's cool. Nice. These icebreakers are so cool. All right. Let's get the general feel of what this beaver body is. So we've got kind of oval here. Widen it up a little. And we're going to have snout goes like this. Eye is here. It's a very small ear. And then we're going to put some teeth like this. This beaver's got a bit of a smile, chin. So it's a kind of rodent, really. And then the shoulders are attached very close to the face like this, and the arms are short. The hands actually relatively big and clawed. Big fingers. Big fat fingers. Aha. Large hand, fat fingers. That's the idea. And then the rest of the body is kind of comes down like a belly like this. And the thigh. Big thigh. Powerful thigh. Beaver doesn't mind hard work. That's what I like about the beaver. Beavers are quite amazing. So we got to look at a different reference because we need a decent reference for the beaver leg. Whoops. Aha. So the beaver leg is webbed. The foot rather. So it's got very long, kind of spindly fingers. 4 spindly fingers. And a toe here. And there's a web attaching them all. Might be a bit too big, but we can adjust it. So this thigh is going to connect. It's going to come in like this. And then the next thigh just comes down like that. We've got the other webbed foot like this. Okay, I'm going to work on proportions. That's a good warm-up. I used to live very near a beaver dam, and we had installed a red light because the red light doesn't disturb the beavers. And so the beavers do a lot of their work at night, so we were able to observe them by that red light. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Get to see its tail and any sort of disturbance in the water near their dam. They come out very quick to come investigate what's going on. And they will move some branches around. Just always checking on their work, even on the night shift. This is the general energy of the beaver here. And if they happen to notice you there, they do slap the water with their big tail, flat tail, make a loud noise to alert their little beaver crew there. draw a few more. Mr. Life, interesting. You gotta draw a flag behind those critters. I think that would be very cool to draw a flag. Oh, look at this. This one's chopping down a tree. Very cool. It's good. It's good practice. I got the basic idea of the head shape, kind of a elongated, slightly squared off circle, triangle, and little snout like this. So the body, shoulder, it's good to draw from different angles like this. So it kind of goes like this. Body. A couple more. Really want to get an idea for what kind of pose we want this beaver in. Oh, that's a good pose. Mr. Life, I read that California is reintroducing beavers to manage water. Interesting. Yeah, I guess beavers, they do build dams that modify waterways. What's interesting is that, to me, it looks like their top teeth are not very visible. So it seems like, contrary to what cartoons would have us believe, it's the bottom teeth that you see more. And let's attach the torso here. Now if we want the tail to be visible so that it's clear that he's a beaver, we go like this. This must be a different species of beaver. It's very small little hands. He has whiskers. Okay. I have an idea. I recently read a comic, and in it there was a character dual wielding machine guns. What if we went to that comic now? I'm using a website where you can read comics for free because this particular comic is not available in print, so it's not possible to pay money to read it. So I am not condoning the pirating of comics, but if you can't read it, if there's no way to buy it, well, this is the only option you got. So and yeah, so look at this guy like this. Let's take a look here. We could reproduce this panel here, but in beaver. So maybe he's fighting eagles. So let's take roughly this pose and we'll have him fight an eagle man, which is American, right? So let's see here. I like this panel, so I had screenshotted it. So I'm gonna go find it. It's from Thor 362. Walt Simonson is the artist. All right, let's plan this out a bit. Sit tight, it's a little warm, so I'm gonna turn on a fan. think the microphone's picking up that fan noise. I think that's a bit better. Hopefully that's not too noisy. You guys let me know. I think that's a bit loud, eh? So I'll just mute it, and if I got chat questions or somebody wants to tell me their favorite thing about Canada, I'll unmute it. Because I do need that fan. It's getting quite humid here. Mr. Light says you don't hear anything weird. I just unmuted. You tell me if you hear the fan. Mr. Life. I've only seen the eastern parts of Canada, but I like the leaves turning to colors in the fall. That's so beautiful. And on the east coast, you get so many different colors when the leaves turn. It's gorgeous. Over here, we don't get the red so much. It's mostly like the yellow and orange. I like living in the heart of Acadia. The weather changes often, but that's okay. It's all changing so fast nowadays that the past looks better than what's ahead. Well, here's hoping that we do get better days ahead. I have had the privilege of being able to live in a few different parts of Canada, east and west. And I would love to visit every province and territory someday. It's not gonna work. I don't know about this eagle thing. Seems a little antagonistic, doesn't it? Alright. Not gonna overthink it. Just a little nose here. So even though it's not realistic, we're still gonna give him the long upper teeth, because cartoon wise, that's what people associate with a beaver. Hi. I won't be too long. Just drawing a beaver, hitting a hockey puck. My lovely wife is up now. we're going to end it here. Mr. Life, nice slap shot. Yeah. Ba-bam. Shoots, he scores. And I like comics. Can't wait for some more Spirit Girl. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to print that out. And I'm working on just making sure the next script is the way that I need it in order to start working on that. And then I will. And also working on constructing the language for the villains, which will not be appearing too much in issue 2, but I want to be ready. So, yeah. Mr. Life, happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to you too. I hope you have a great day. Take her easy, everybody. Bye-bye.